All right, so welcome to another rapid fire business story of the week. This is part of our rapid fire series, and today we have an incredible guest with us, someone who's achieved extraordinary success and is here to share their unique business journey with you. We're excited to hear their insights, so let's welcome them to the show. All right, so as this is our rapid fire series, we've got 1 minute or less to answer each question. So in a minute or less, give us the elevator pitch to your story and your life. Go.
So I've been an entrepreneur for 16 years, and for 12 of those years, I had a business and a full-time job. And that lasted so long because I never could get enough income from my business to be able to quit my day job until I found the automation in the funnels to run my business with. So now I teach other entrepreneurs how to do the same thing.
So that's fascinating, and I would love to dig a little bit deeper. So tell us a bit more about what you're working on today that you're most passionate about and believe will have the biggest impact.
Wow, that's fantastic. I am currently working with a business planning strategist, and we are doing free masterclasses that I can share with your audience today. We're doing a free masterclass called Chaos to Clockwork, and where we show between having a one-page business plan and the automated funnel together, your business can soar with a lot less effort than you think.
So this next question is one that every entrepreneur has dealt with. Tell us about a time where you failed. We often say failure is the first step to success. So think about a time where you failed in the past. What happened? What did you learn from it?
This happened to me right after I got certified. I'm a certified automation specialist. Right after I got certified, my message to everyone was, hey, anything you want in automation, I can do it. What do you want? And boy, they just didn't even know where I was coming from or what I could do, what the automation meant, why they would need it, how they would use it. And so I had to really work on my message and narrow down my focus and my niche.
That's fascinating. That's fascinating. And we're definitely going to have you back on the show to dive deeper into each of these questions. But for now, one thing that I often say is, and I tell this to my employees and the people who work with me and for me all the time, is that when a tree falls in the forest, if nobody hears it, did that tree actually fall? This brings me to this next question. How do you make sure that all of these amazing projects that you're involved in get noticed? What marketing and advertising methods have worked best for you? You've got a minute. Let's go.
Well, I'm going to tell you that, in my opinion, the lead magnet is the turnkey for all the success. So you create something that's educational or informational. It's a PDF or a one-page thing or a checklist or a worksheet or a article or a pre-recorded video, and you give it away for free to the people that really, they don't just want it, they need it. They're hungry for it, and they give you their name and email in exchange, and that starts the whole ship.
That was so awesome. We're definitely going to dive deeper into this on a later show. And as we approach our last question, before we ask people how people can get a hold of you, how people can reach you, learn more about the work that you're doing in your company, and we will include all that information in the show notes. What I wanted to ask you is, what is one piece of advice that you would offer to your younger self, to our audience, and to somebody, especially somebody who's just starting out in the same niche that you're in, but just doesn't know how to start or get going?
Well, again, you just said the magic word, niche. I did not want to niche down. I was told to niche down by coaches, and I thought, everyone needs what I have. Everyone needs it. I don't want to leave anyone out. And I did not niche for the longest time, and I suffered for it. So I would say niche down as far as you can and really specialize your message to reach exactly that right person, and you will thrive. Then you can serve more people. then you can bring on more niches and serve more people.
Amazing stuff. We're going to have to thank our guest today for being a guest on Business Story of the Week. And before we cut out on this episode, I wanted to ask you, how can people get a hold of you? How can people learn more about what you're doing? And how do people engage with you? And we will transcribe this and put it in the show notes for everybody to find.
Well, and thank you so much for having me today. I have really enjoyed this a lot. And I think you're really going places with this new format. It's amazing. So my website is ritathomasenterprises.com. So that's RITATHOMAS and then enterprises with an S on the end.com. And I have a link I can share for my upcoming masterclass. It's in a few days, and we're going to do it a few times throughout the year as well.
All right, amazing. So you did it. Thank you for being a guest on the show today. Let me tell you what you can expect next. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all this, we're going to cut it into an episode. It will go on the Business Story of the Week page. So make sure you go on Apple Podcasts, review us, like us, go on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to us on Spotify. And this will come out in the next 30 days or so, depending on our workload and how many shows we have. We have had a lot of interest in the show lately, so we may be a little backed up, but the show will get out. In the meanwhile, we will send you clips that feel free to share on social. Also, the full episode, feel free to share any way that you like. The content is yours to share and put out there. We just ask that you mark us and tag us in the notes if you do. So in the copy, put hashtag Business Story of the Week, link back to us. We would appreciate that. And if you think that you might be interested in doing more podcasts, live ones and studio ones, Zoom ones, Riverside ones, there's a whole host of shows that likely if you did this one and succeeded, you would probably be really great at, and a great way of getting your message out. So your host will talk to you about potentially getting you booked on a strategy call for a Business Story of the Week's sister company, Podcast Cola, or becoming a YouTube influencer through Viral Mirage. Thanks again for being a part of this. Looking forward to working with you.